Hi, my name is Jamie Isley, and I am a judge for Challenge 1, Carving Space in the Young Artist Showcase, continuing on with my Critique Championship series. First piece I reviewed was Catherine McSwain. Catherine did the Raindrop piece. Catherine, I loved it. I really loved it. I thought you totally understood the challenge. I thought the piece was intricate without feeling over-choreographed. You did a wonderful job incorporating the skating elements within the piece. Jumps, spins, turns. I was totally enamored. Wonderful job, Catherine. I gave you a 4. Next was Adam Blake. Adam did the water piece. I would say Adam and Shannon were the only 2 choreographers in this challenge that used talent other than themselves, and I give you a lot of credit because it's one thing to come up with the piece, but it's another thing to actually teach it to somebody else. So good for you. Adam, I liked the music so much. It was fun. It kept me interested. Every time you do one thing in the piece, I was excited to see what was going to come next. The one thing I would say, Adam, is I'm not sure it was seamless. I felt it lacked a little bit of flow. And in one way, Adam, I also thought it might have been a better group piece than a solo. So, Adam, I gave you 3 stars. Next was Joel Deere. Joel did the Coldplay piece. Joel, was well performed, and I think you really understood your music. My biggest criticism is I felt it felt tight. I felt that it lacked the freedom that you can achieve in ice skating. In fact, at one point I was even, does this piece need to be on the ice? So that was my biggest critique, but I enjoyed it very much, and Joel, I gave you 3.5 stars. Next was Amber. Amber did the Sigur Rós piece. Amber, I thought it was lovely. I thought you achieved the pure skating quality that you alluded to in your presentation. I thought it was a little safe. I have a feeling you've got more in you. I'm not quite sure you reached your potential on this one, but I enjoyed it, and you had good flow, and I think you set out to do what you wanted to. So Amber, I gave you a 3. Next was Courtney. Courtney did the Let It Be piece. Courtney, I'm not quite sure you got this challenge. There was no requirements for a step sequence. I think in this competition you're going to have to free yourself up from that IJS mentality. The whole idea of this piece, I thought, was to make it seamless. And to me, it didn't feel seamless. It felt like one thing and then another. I also think that, Courtney, you could work on how to highlight things. I mean, to me, it's okay if you just do big old skating and a beautiful Charlotte. If it's a musical and it's appropriate. I just felt, yeah, I didn't get it. I did not get it, Courtney. So I gave you 2.5 stars. Next was Tommy. Tommy did the Insanity piece. Tommy, I thought it was very cool. Very cool. This was the one piece where I wished I was in the rink. I wished I was there seeing it live. I thought the energy came through beautifully. I thought your shapes were strong. Positions were easily defined. I got the story. I also would say, Tommy, I thought your camera work was probably the best of anybody, and I think that's something that the other competitors can go and look at, and he did a really good job with his camera work. Tommy, I thought it was a terrible ending. The idea that you did this whole piece, you worked so hard, and then you faded it out, it was disappointing. I felt like you didn't come to a conclusion with your story. So I was a bit disappointed in that. I think I gave you 4 stars, Tommy, and I think you could have gotten higher if you had given me a real finish. Next was Elisa. Lisa did the Gotan project. Lisa, I thought it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I think it was one of the best executions of seamlessness. I thought every movement was just where it needed to be. There was nothing extra, nothing unnecessary. I really loved the flow of your piece, Lisa. I gave you 3.5 stars. And last was Shannon, one of the choreographers that did use talent besides herself. Shannon, I did not get this piece. I'm not sure you understood the challenge. I felt like it would lacked choreography, and I definitely felt like it didn't use choreography to enhance the skating elements in there. It felt a little under-choreographed. I also think you need to work on your camera work. I can't emphasize enough to the competitors here that the way you present your pieces on video is going to be so important as to how we judges perceive it. So clean camera work, clean audio is going to just make your pieces that much better. And Shannon, I gave you 1.5 stars. So thank you all. Good luck on Challenge 2, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Thanks. Bye.